What if the boy who once played guitar in tiny pubs became the man behind Shape of You, the most streamed song of all time? This is the incredible, untold story of Ed Sheeran's rise to superstardom, filled with twists, turns, and a sprinkle of scandal. Hey music lovers, welcome back to Tunes and Beyond. If you've ever sung along to an Ed Sheeran song or cried to one, don't worry, we won't tell anyone, then today's deep dive is for you. We're unpacking the life, struggles, and triumphs of the ginger genius himself. From selling CDs out of his backpack to selling out stadiums worldwide, Ed's story is nothing short of legendary. But hold up, before we dive in, hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell notifications. You don't want to miss more jaw-dropping stories from the world of music. And here's your first question. What's the Ed Sheeran song that always hits you in the feels? Drop your answer in the comments below. Alright, let's get to it. Part 1. The Humble Beginnings You Won't Believe. Let's rewind to Halifax, England, February 17, 1991. Ed Sheeran was born to parents who were anything but musical. His mom designed jewelry and his dad was an art curator. Little Ed, with his fiery red hair and glasses too big for his face, wasn't exactly star material. But wait. Here's where it gets interesting. Ed had a severe stutter as a child. He was bullied constantly, but instead of hiding away, he turned to music as an escape. And get this, he credits Eminem's The Marshall Mathers LP for curing his stutter. Yes, rap music helped a shy, stuttering kid become one of the most articulate lyricists on the planet. Who would have thought? Fun fact, at 4 years old, Ed performed at his local church choir. By the time he was 11, he was writing his own songs. The boy was a prodigy in the making. Here's a question for you. Do you believe natural talent matters more, or is it all about hard work? Comment below. We're curious about what you think. Part 2. Sleeping on sofas and singing in subways. Ed Sheeran's journey wasn't all glitz and glam. After dropping out of school at 16, he moved to London to pursue music. But here's the kicker. Ed didn't have a plan B. He was broke, crashing on friends' couches, and even slept on the London Underground a few times. And it gets crazier. Ed performed over 300 gigs in 1 year. Sometimes only 2 people would show up, but he didn't care. He had a dream, and nothing was stopping him. Here's some juicy trivia. In 2010, Ed flew to LA on a whim, where he ended up performing at an open mic night. Jamie Foxx, yes, the Jamie Foxx, was so impressed that he let Ed crash at his house for 6 weeks. Talk about rubbing elbows with Hollywood royalty before you even have an album. Part 3. The YouTube gamble that paid off. Now let's talk about Ed's big break. In 2010, he started uploading his music to YouTube, and boom, one of his videos caught the attention of Elton John's management team. Oh yes, the Rocket Man himself would later become Ed's mentor. But here's the wild part. When Ed released the A-Team, his debut single inspired by stories from a homeless shelter, it wasn't expected to be a hit. Yet, it became a global sensation, proving that storytelling and raw emotion trumped flashy production. Pop quiz. Can you guess how many awards Ed has won for the A-Team alone? Drop your guesses in the comments. Spoiler alert, it's a lot. Part 4. The ginger who broke the internet. Ed's second album, Multiply, turned him into a household name. Thinking Out Loud became the wedding song of the decade, but here's something most people don't know. Ed wrote that song in under 20 minutes. That's faster than most of us make breakfast. And then came Divide, an album so successful it shattered records left and right. Shape of You isn't just the most streamed song on Spotify, it's practically a global anthem. Seriously, if you haven't danced to it, are you even human? Quick trivia. Ed originally wrote Shape of You for Rihanna, but decided to keep it for himself. Good call, right? Here's another question. If you had to describe Ed Sheeran in one word, what would it be? Comment below. We're curious to see how creative you can get. Part 5. Behind the spotlight, the good, the bad, and the rumors. Ed's life hasn't been all love songs and Grammy Awards. In 2017, he revealed a battle with substance abuse, which nearly derailed his career. But thanks to his now wife, Cherry Seaborn, he got his life back on track. Their love story is honestly straight out of a rom-com. Childhood friends turned soulmates. Can it get any cuter? But wait, let's stir the pot with some gossip. Rumor has it that Ed might be stepping away from music to focus on family life. Is he pulling an Adele and leaving us hanging? Only time will tell. Speaking of controversies, remember the Marvin Gaye lawsuit? Ed was accused of copying Let's Get It On for Thinking Out Loud. Although he denied the claims, it sparked a huge debate about originality in music. What do you think? Coincidence or inspiration? Let us know in the comments. Part 6. The Legacy of a Legend. So, what makes Ed Sheeran the best singer ever? Is it his knack for writing hits? His ability to blend genres effortlessly? Or maybe it's his humility. Despite all the fame, Ed still seems like the guy you'd grab a pint with at your local pub. Here's an intriguing stat. Ed has written songs for Justin Bieber, Taylor Swift, BTS, and even The Weeknd. The man doesn't just sing hits. He creates them for others. Fun fact, Ed owns a sprawling estate in Suffolk he calls Sheeranville, complete with a pub, a chapel, and an underground music studio. Talk about living the dream. And there you have it. Ed Sheeran's incredible journey from a couch-surfing dreamer to one of the most celebrated artists of all time. If this story doesn't inspire you to chase your dreams, we don't know what will. If you loved this video, hit that subscribe button and give us a thumbs up. Share this video with every Ed Sheeran fan you know, and even the haters, they might learn something. Until next time, keep the music alive. This is Tunes and Beyond signing off.